Hi, I'm Aneesa. Welcome to our channel, Offbeet Life. Today we're here in the Offbeet Kitchen and I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a delicious homemade oat milk. Before we get started, in order to help our channel grow, we would love it if you'd subscribe and also follow us on Instagram. Throw us a like too, that'd be great. So you might be wondering, why go through the trouble of making your own oat milk? Well, the main reason for me is that it tastes way better than the store-bought. But there's also other reasons, like it is more sustainable so you don't have to worry about the packaging, it's also less expensive, and it's also healthier because there's no fillers or preservatives in there. Now to make the oat milk, you're gonna need 5 cups of water, 3/4 of a cup of oats. Here I'm using quick oats, but you could also use large flake oats. 1/4 of a cup of hazelnuts. If you don't have hazelnuts, you could also use almonds. The reason I'm actually using the hazelnuts though is I really like the flavor that it gives. It's a nice balance of flavor. If you don't have any nuts on hand though, feel free to go ahead and use 1 full cup of oats rather than the 3/4 of a cup that we have here. And then a pinch of salt. And finally, you're gonna need a nut milk bag. Now, a nut milk bag is gonna make this process a lot easier. You can get a nut milk bag from Amazon or from health food stores. We'll have a link below for you in the description. So now we're gonna go ahead and take all of these ingredients and add them to my blender, and then I'm gonna blend until it's smooth. I'll be back. So now my liquid is all blended, it's nice and smooth. I've got my nut milk bag here, and now I'm gonna go ahead and pour my liquid through the nut milk bag. Mind the state of my blender, it's very well used. So now we're gonna go ahead and milk this. Like, you kind of squeeze it through gently. You're trying to separate the liquid from the pulp in here. By squeezing it, it just makes it happen a lot faster. Now, some of the things I like to use my oat milk for include my tea and coffee. And I find it has a nicer flavor than almond milk. It's kind of creamier, a little bit sweeter. If you wanted to use it for granola or for topping your cereal in the morning, you can certainly do that. We do it here. One of the things you might want to do in that case is add a couple of dates when you're blending the other ingredients, and that'll give it a little bit of a sweeter taste that I find really nice over cereal and granola. You can also top your oatmeal with this. Now, the one thing I'll mention is that you do not want to heat this over the stove or anything like that. And the reason is because it'll basically turn into like really thick, almost like an oatmeal. So that's the one thing you want to avoid. So this is really great to use when it's room temperature or cold, but you don't want to heat it. And now here we have our delicious creamy oat milk. I don't know if you can see on screen how creamy it is, but it's very creamy. Now I like to store mine in my mason jars, and I find that that's just the best way to keep it in the fridge. And just keep in mind, you also want to make sure that you're using it up within about 4 or 5 days max. Otherwise you'll start to see that it separates. So you want to use it and keep it fresh. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Whoa, hold on.
What are you doing interrupting my outro?
So whoa, I thought we were all about sustainability and we don't like to waste, and
it's true.
Look at this right here, a bag of waste. What's happening with this?
I mean, that's a good point. Food waste is something to consider as well. It's not a minor point.
No, we do believe in sustainability. It is important to us, so.
I do have some recipes that I could share about how to use the oat pulp and other nut pulps.
Really? You don't say. A recipe for this? Whoa. Okay, well listen, we have to leave our viewers for something for next time. So, if you like this video and you want to see what we're going to do with this, please throw us a like and subscribe so you know when the video is ready and it's out, so you can be the first one to see it. Until next time, thank you so much for joining us on Offbeet Life.